Welcome to Toronto Blue Jays baseball here on Sinbin Stream. Happy Canada Day as well. New York Mets, Toronto Blue Jays in Game 3, the rubber match. Series tied 1-1 after the Jays got shut out yesterday. All right, let's get an audio check real quick. All right, Twitch is good. And let's check on YouTube. Got to get the tablet open. Hope you're having a terrific Wednesday. Hope you're having a great holiday to our neighbors in the north in Canada. 1 second. No, I don't want to do that. All right, come on. All right, one moment. We'll get the audio check. Let me mute this so we can use audio. All right. Now let's check YouTube. All right, now let's fix the chat. Roof is open in Rogers Center. Bright sunny day. Jays have newer Canada Day jerseys. They say Blue Jays in white. I'm sorry, Blue Jays in blue with the like a little bit of white trim, I think. And they've got the logo on the thumbnail on the hat. Red hat. I think it's a blue brim, though. All right, let's check the chat. Yeah, I don't know if we're actually going to start at 2:07 or not. All right, let's get to the chat, shall we? And I've got the jersey from 10 years ago behind me, you can see the 40th anniversary patch. Originally, that one was lost. It got delivered to the wrong address. I didn't think I was ever going to get it. And then after I bought this one, then I got that one from a neighbor who had been on vacation. All right, somebody coming out for the first pitch with this jersey on. Hello, Dave and Tammy Olson, rooting for the Blue Jays. Welcome. Kieran, thank you. Hello. Yeah, it should be 4 minutes scheduled first pitch, but I don't think they're going to get through all these opening pitch. I don't think they're going to get through the ceremonial first pitch in time, considering they're honoring like 50 years of Blue Jays right now. Yep. Oh, Springer is out. Okay. Oh, that's why Keys is the DH. Gotcha. Yeah, well, we knew Corbin was relegated to the bullpen. Peralta. Yep. Fisher. Yep, for Canada Day. 159th anniversary. Yeah, so everybody coming out for the first pitch has this jersey on, though. All right, I think I can shrink this window a little bit. Yeah, we'll go right there. This is too big for my screen. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to start on time. So we'll go through the lineups right now. There's was Martin coming out. Is that Russell Martin? I recognize that name.
And the Blue Jays are committed to growing the game of baseball across Canada. With the success of these 6 Canadian baseball players and the continued work each of them do in their communities to grow the game, the Blue Jays and Jays Care have committed to donating $50,000 to a cause close to each of them.
Oh, nice.
With ties to Port Dover, the town where he grew up, John Axford is putting the
Oh, John Axford. Yep, thanks, Karen. Yep. Well, I'm in the States, so but it's more important for everybody in to our neighbors in the north. Looks like Axford's sons came out with him. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I only oh great, Sportsnet is already breaking up. Oh my gosh, ESPN, come on. Are you kidding me? New York Blue Jays. What's up, Trisk? Like 11, thank you. All right, Sportsnet already breaking up, and we were about a minute from the scheduled first pitch. They should have pushed back the start time, and they're never gonna. Jim McMahon. Yeah, you spelled it right. Yeah, he was number 9. We're at 11, but thank you. All right, we're back on Sportsnet after it froze. This is gonna be a while. All right, let's go through the lineups. Mets, Benj and right, Soto the DH, Bichette at third, Lindor shortstop, hitting cleanup, Ewing center, Alvarez at catcher, Young at first, Beatty second base, Taylor left field. On the bump, as mentioned by Kieran, Peralta. For the Jays, Lucas in right, Vlad Guerrero Jr. at first after his back tightness. He said it was different than the back tightness he's been experiencing. It was due to working on his swing, I think I heard in the pregame. Guerrero, third base, hitting third. Varsho in center, cleanup. Kirk at catcher. If you're going to keep playing Kirk, you got to drop him out of the top 5, bare minimum. We can't keep getting 0 for performances in the top 5. Penyango in left. I mean, they're trying to put good hitters ahead of him, behind him. Clement at second. Keys, the youngster, at DH. And Jimenez at shortstop. Oh, Vlad finally tied Jimenez for second in RBI. I just realized they both have 34. I agree. That's way too high. 5th is better than 3rd, but I think you can't have him hitting higher than 6th. I'd say drop him to 7, 8. I know you're probably not going to drop him to 9th, but 7 or 8 would help. All right, and tonight, we'll go through the scoreboard and the starters. Tonight, we'll bring you Rays Royals, 6:35 live stream, 6:40 6:40 first pitch. Do they have a game? They don't even have a game advisory. They know they're not even close to starting. Yep. Delay. On-field ceremony, basically. Eastern. We haven't started yet, Reese Moneybags. Delayed. All right, Peralta against Fisher. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's get through the scoreboard. A lot of action early on this Wednesday, July 1st. Orioles 6, White Sox 1, top of the 9th. In Cleveland, Guardians 5, Rangers 3. Heading to the top of the 7th. In New York, Tigers 2, Yankees 0. Bottom of the 6th and 2 outs. Nationals 7, Red Sox 0, halfway home, heading to the bottom of the 5th in Boston. In Wrigley, the Cubs 4, Padres 0, bottom of the 3rd. Cubs have 2nd and 3rd with 1 out. and the delay here in Toronto. The rest of the action kicks in again at 5:40. Again, we'll have Rays Royals. There's no 9 o'clock or later games. Yeah, we haven't even done the anthem. They're bringing out the giant flag. Why did they say this was a 2:07 start? Yep, the Orioles lead. It's Canada Day. Huge. Plus, they're celebrating 50 years of Blue Jays. Big military display for a giant flag. I don't even know how to spell ceremony. How do you spell? 50 seasons of Blue Jays. Yeah, it's their U.S. equivalent of Independence Day, although U.S. will be celebrating 250 years. This is 159. 159th anniversary of Canada. Yep, so yeah, Tigers and Orioles leading. Guardians leading. Cubs leading. Yeah, just 5 games in progress. Cubs up on the Padres, Nationals up on the Red Sox, Tigers up on the Yankees, Guardians up on the Rangers, Orioles up on the White Sox. And we got people at the top of the retractable dome. Are they going to zip or what do you call? Bungee down? Yep. So Springer, yeah, I should have looked at Twitter before I got on. Oh yeah, I forgot I had to clean a shoulder on this jersey. There's something on it. I think we're finally heading out for the anthem. Unfortunately, I don't have a copyright-free Canadian anthem.
Stand if you are able. Please welcome the flag party from the 48 Highlanders of Canada. With us to perform the national anthems from the Central Band in Ottawa, Corporal Rebecca Abbott.
All right, we'll do the U.S. national anthem. I forgot to unmute. All right, we'll start over. All right, there we go. Let me make sure it's working. What the heck? I think Twitch froze. There we go. Okay, it's working. Yeah, it's gonna obviously make it. We're already at 3:14. What's up, Left on Base Too Often? How's it going? Hello, Jesse. Yeah, I accidentally muted it. Hello, John. Hello, John. Hello, Jesse. Hello, Left on Base. Hello, Kieran. Hello, Reese Moneybags. Hello, everybody. Hello, Cowplops. Nice name. Hello, Dave and Tammy Olson. All right, that's it on the American anthem. Now we'll get the Canadian anthem. Unfortunately, I can't find a copyright-free Canadian anthem. I thought I had, but then I realized I was incorrect. I get ball game queued up for later. All right, there it is. Yep, blue brim, red hat for the Jays. So hopefully we'll get going in less than 5 minutes. Oh, wait, they are. I thought they changed. Wait, they are wearing this jersey. Oh, that must have been a giveaway. Huh. Why did maybe they did a throwback giveaway jersey today? Because it looks like they are wearing. I think they were wearing them. I think they're wearing what the giveaway was during warm-ups or batting practice. So I think they are actually wearing this because I did a quick search before the game and I thought, oh, well, looks like they got new ones. Rising Rhino, what is going on? Hopefully Wimbledon went nice today. Yes, thank you, Rising Rhino. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Sorry, I'm sleeping during Wimbledon. All right, I think we're still waiting for the bungee jumpers after the anthem. Are they going to land on? I think they got to wait for the flag to be. I mean, the Canadian flag spanned almost the entire width of the outfield. Not exactly foul pole to foul pole, but you know, straightaway left to straightaway right. Yeah, so the fans got a giveaway that says Blue Jays in blue, and it's got the number with white trim, but I think those are just throwback giveaways. Hello, Charlie. Welcome from Mount Curie, British Columbia. Lil Watt Nation. Shane Bieber giveaway. Phil Simms. So we had like number 11. Wasn't Phil Simms 11? I'm blanking. Gotcha. So it was, thanks, Rhino. Yes, if you guys enjoy football with a side of football and a dessert of football, Rising Rhino's got you covered. NFL, the UFL, and let's see. Well, CFL right now. So if you're looking for CFL, and he covers, I don't know about well, we know he covers European League of Football. Let me I'll get you his link if you want to subscribe to a friend of the channel. He is doing Wimbledon coverage early morning. Like right after I've gone to bed. Gotcha. Yep. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. Thanks for being here. Hope Wimbledon's going well. I'm sure. Well, you got, let's see, CFL will be tomorrow, right? I thought I had a quick link to CFL. Now it's, dang it. Yes, tomorrow I'm sure he'll have Toronto Calgary, week 5. He can correct me if I'm wrong. Ah, yeah, that stinks. You're right. I considered doing it last year because I noticed Amazon Prime had it. That's exactly why I never do the PWHL. I just noticed it on your homepage, so I thought maybe you still did it. Do you ever do yeah, sorry. Do you do any arena football? I guess that's dependent on if there's any TV coverage. Yes, tomorrow for the CFL. Yeah. Well, Hockey, NHL, yes. Packers football, yes. I'll cover you there. Basketball, I do WNBA and I do some college. I just can't get into the NBA. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. They don't do Sunday. I know the Grey Cup is always Sunday. Oh, there's a game July 5th this week. That's 4 straight days. Holy cow. Yeah, I know the leagues are kind of in disarray and there's not much TV coverage. Gotcha. The Saskatchewan Rough Riders play Ottawa Red Blacks. Ooh, Red Blacks are 0-3, so are the BC Lions. Edmonton's 3-0. That's right. Every team has to have a bye week or one team has to be a bye every week. That's right. Summer League. For NBA, no. I don't cover any NBA. Yeah, I hear you. I'm sure that brought back a lot of people. Well, Rising Rhinos got you covered for the Argos, if you're asking him. Bills, we'll see. I don't know. My priority is going to be the Packer games trump all, then hockey, then WNBA. And, well, I guess Blue Jays, depending on how they're doing, if there's overlap. My goodness, we're taking a long, full commercial break. I think we've got a final already. Yes, Orioles 6, White Sox 1. Final from Baltimore. Sox swept them, I think. Yeah, 8-2, 9-3. And no, I'm sorry. Sox took the series 2 of 3. Okay. 2-1 Sox in the series. They lost today. My bad. Orioles escape getting swept. They're 40-48. That's only 2 losses behind the Jays before we get underway here. 9-0 Cubs over the Padres, top of the 4th. Nationals 7, Red Sox 0, bottom of the 5th. Tigers 2, Yankees 0, bottom 7th. Guardians 5, Rangers 3, bottom 7. All right, let's look at Braden Fisher. 3-3, 3.48 ERA, 41 games, 5 of them starts, a save, 44 innings pitched, 42 strikeouts, 1.14 WHIP. Because Corbin's been sent to the bullpen. Opponent batting average 197. And when he's in the bottom of the first, it'll be Peralta 5-6, 4.53 ERA, 17 games, all starts, 91 1/3, 88 strikeouts, 1.37 WHIP, and opponent batting average 251. All right, well, if the Jays are going to salvage this season, it starts today. They are still chatting on Sportsnet, doing some segment, probably still for Canada Day. Minions versus Monsters. Yep, 2 of 1. I mistakenly said they swept it. I was wrong. Sinbad. What's up, JD5232? Hello. I do WNBA. I don't. Rising Rhino does mostly football. He's doing a little bit of Wimbledon tennis today. Peralta. Yep. But if you check out his link, yeah, he definitely does NFL and CFL. And excuse me, UFL. And recently the Wimbledon coverage. Tennis. Okay, I think we're finally close. My gosh. Status change, delayed start ceremony. I didn't even see them finally put that up. So they didn't have this. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Yes. It's football side of NHL and NBA. Yeah, you know what? I knew you did NBA. I knew you just said you weren't enjoying it as much, but I forgot. I knew that. We'll be Packers games trump all. Then it's just a decision on NHL. Well, it'd be Blue Jays, WNBA, and then eventually NHL will start trumping coverage. All right, I think we're going to finally get ready. I don't know. I guess those are the warm-ups. I don't know. I think we're finally ready for first pitch. We've been waiting almost 20 minutes now. Luckily, the next game is 4 hours away for the Rays. All right, they're finally taking the field. It's this jersey, except they've got obviously a 50-year Blue Jays patch on the right shoulder. Boy, on my jersey, on this one, it's on the left. I gotta check if this one wasn't just made bad. All right, I think we're finally. Yeah. And I've found that I should just stick to the ones that are on WNBA League Pass, like nothing else that's over the air for free, or even on Peacock or Prime Video does as well for some reason this year. All right, finishing his warm-up toss is Fisher. 41 games this year. Yeah, this is a bit of a throwback logo. I don't know. I got to say, the only logos I've ever liked for the Jays are the current one and the original one. I've never liked any of the stuff in between. All right, I think we're going to finally get started. More than 20 minutes late. Pinyango in left, Varsho in center, Lucas in right for the Jays. Left to first, third to first, Okamoto, Jimenez, Clement, Guerrero Jr., Kirk behind the plate. All right, finally, the batter is in the batter's box. 21-minute delay minimum. Why didn't they just say 2:27 start time? All right, righty versus lefty. Here's the first pitch. At the knees, strike one. What's going on, MLB? Oh. Benj in 83 games, 256 average, 9 home runs. Second pitch, grounded to first, diving, stopped by Vlad Jr. He races to the bag for out number one. Vlad flashing the leather. We had a slider and then a curveball, 87, 83. G3 on the ground out. Good stop, diving to his left for Vlad. Happy Canada Day. Hello, 411, Eric. Nice stop. Yep. It was a grounder. It wasn't a liner. All right, so at least my jersey is still up to date. Not the hat, though. Squares to bunt, takes top of the strike zone, strike one. Soto, 298 header, 17 homers, 39 RBI. Four seam, 95. Outside by Fisher, 96. Evens the count, 1-1. Oh my God, Sportsnet is freezing again. I may have to switch to the Mets feed if this continues. ESPN is trash. In the air to right center. Back at the track. Caught. Hits the wall for out number two. Varsho F8 on the putout. Soto gave it a ride. 388 feet to the wall near the Blue Jays logo. Actually, I think it was to the right of it. Where is it? It's onto the TD advertisement. I can't figure out where that is since they don't have it here. Yep, nice catch but in center by Varsho. Yeah, try not to spoil it. I know we'll be behind, but you can't spoil the chat. Yeah. Surprising since that thing was a rocket. Outside, 89, 1-0. Now we're 2 pitches behind. I was wondering. Slider, 89. Yeah, he slammed into the wall and made a nice catch. Held on. Low, ball 2, 88. So 2-0 to Bichette. Righty versus righty. 251 average. Outside, a little, and low too. 3-0, pitching around him. Come on, Fisher. I guess you don't mess around. He's probably just gonna put him on. Yep, upstairs. 4 pitches, he walked him. First free pass of the day and first base runner of the game, and the Mets have a runner at first with 2 down. Fisher with number 63 on his back. Yeah, John, don't spoil it because I'm gonna be 2 pitches behind, and we don't like that in the chat. If people want to be spoiled, they'll check it out for themselves, but they don't want to read it in the chat. Upstairs, 1-0. I'll give you a verbal warning, then we're gonna start timing out. 4-seam, 95. Nope, thank you, Karen. Yeah, spoiling. I know you meant spoiling. At the top of the zone, strike 1. Yeah, I knew what you meant. 4-seam, 96. Ow. Upstairs, it's 2-1. Come on, Fisher. Let's see. Curveball missed upstairs. Yeah. Here's the pitch. Lined it foul, 82. 2-2. And we've already got Spencer Miles, who I thought might start, warming up. Excuse me. Bullpen day after Corbin was removed from the starting lineup and sent to the bullpen. Starting rotation and sent to the bullpen. Fisher, pitch number 14, called a strike 3, got out of it. Took it on the outside edge of the plate. No runs, no hits. They leave 1 on a walk. We head to the bottom of the first. Due up Lucas, a lefty. Guerrero Jr., a righty. Okamoto, a right-hander. Any other finals? Nope, just Orioles 6, White Sox 1. Yep. His it's more like a unpaid internship. But you don't even get college credit, so I guess I shouldn't say that either. Whoops, gotta clear that. Okay, there we go. In Cleveland, Guardians 7, Rangers 3, bottom of the 7th, runner at first, nobody out. In New York, Tigers 2, Yankees 0, bottom of the 8th, nobody out, nobody on, a 1-strike at bat. Red Sox losing 7-0 to the Nationals, bottom of the 6th, 1 out, 1 on. Cubs 9, Padres 1, top of the 5th, 1 out, 1-1 count. And again, 6-1 Orioles over the White Sox. O's avoid the sweep at home. We got Valenzuela and Clace on the bench as switch hitters. And Straw and Urias right-handers. Jonathan Clace. All right, we'll check him out later. First pitch, popped it up, foul. 0-1. Dave and Tammy Olson, again, welcome. Thanks for being here and chatting as they pull for the Blue Jays on Canada Day 2026. Outside, ooh, should have been challenged by the Mets. That's called a ball, but that caught the outside edge of the plate. 296 average, 4 homers, 17 RBI for Lucas. He led off a game when they gave Springer a day off. Fouls it off, 1-2. I like the move, and Kieran, I think, said that the Springer's on parental leave. I almost said bereavement. Low and outside, 87, 2-2, count even. Change up, 88. Ow. Ouch. Peralta delivers, fouled off, 96, still 2-2. Protected the plate, four seam. That probably would have been a ball, but hard to take that close. Never know with these umpires too. You hate to ABS challenge so early. Peralta delivers, fouled it off the catcher. 2-2. In the windup, Peralta delivers, fouled it straight back, 77. That's 7 pitches. So good job by Lucas. Curveball. I guess that said 77.5. So on the TV, they're just dropping after the decimal. Demisol, I almost said, I think. All right. Chopped foul by Lucas. That's pitch number 8. Fouled off a slow curve, 75. Excellent battle here for sure. Pitch number 9. Grounded to short. Diving stop. Throw to first. One hop. Not on target. Infield single. Sorry, not a diving stop. Just a backhanded stop. Either way, it's a leadoff single for the Jays. Something you don't often get to cheer. At least in this homestand here in Toronto lately. He hustled down the line. It's a good start. And that'll send up Vlad Guerrero Jr. Righty. 268 average. Inside. Ball 1. Vlad's barely hitting over 200 since May 1st. He had a monster month of April. 4 home runs, 32 RBI, 268 average. Took a 4-seam. Takes low and outside. Nice take. Sweeper, 85, 2-0. Current homestand, 8 games. He's 6 for 34. All singles, no extra base hits. A 176 average. Yeah. That's right. He got 1 day off, so he's played 8 of the 9 games. Grounded, or liner into left. That's at least a single. Cut off before it hit the wall. Lucas into third easily. Vlad makes a nice slide and gets credited with a double. Heads up play as nobody was covering second, and the cutoff man had a long way to run to apply the tag. And Vlad made a nice evasive slide and got into second. Good hustle by Vlad. Decent one-hop throw, but it was off target of second base. And Vlad turned on the Jets, rounding first. He was going to stop for a second, then realized he could make it. And that's his 13th double. He finally ripped one into the outfield and got credit. And now a mound visit by the catcher. So the Jays have second and third, nobody out. Before Okamoto comes to bat. Okay, come on, break up this mound visit. Ah, shoot. Where? A little late with the crowd cheer, sorry. 27th in the in Major League Baseball, 232 average with runners in scoring position. Come on, Okamoto, we need this. A single, walk. Fouls off the first one, 97. .236, 19 homer, I think 53 RBI for Big Oak. Fouls one straight back, 97, 0-2 the count. He's gone. Four seam so far. Yeah. Good at bats so far for the Jays. Let's keep this approach going. Peralta checks Guerrero at second. Delivers one in the dirt, 1-2. And that was a, well, ball and changeup, 80, 89. I'm rounding up. All right, Peralta checks for the sign. Steps off as he faked to second. 15 pitches for Peralta. Tapper to short in the hole. One hopper to first. Not in time. Infield single. And that scores Lucas. It looks like, I think Vlad moved to third. I'm trying to confirm. They haven't showed third base. I thought I saw him at third. No, I guess he held. At any rate, Jays have a 1-0 lead. Woohoo! So an infield single to short. Late on the throw. Single, double, single. Go the Jays in the first. That'll bring up Varsho, 258. 7 homers, 22 RBI. In the air to center. That's going to be out number 1. Vlad holds at second. 1 out. Oh, we were doing so well. 1 pitch, 1 out. 4 seam, 95. It was right down the middle, though. That'll bring up Kirk. Single, double, infield single, RBI single for Okamoto. And then a fly out by Varsho. Kirk, 188, 2 homers, 7 RBI in 18 games. Hitting out of the 5 spot. Hey, what's up, Alamane? Yeah, I got this off of eBay. I prefer Majestic. The only Nike one I have is the City Connect. I prefer the old Majestics. 1-0 to Kirk. That was a changeup, 90 inside. Steps off the mound as he faked a throw to second for Guerrero Jr. Inside the Kirk 2-0, 97 missed on a four-seam. Come on, Jays. One is great, but we need to knock Vlad in from second. Kirk, you got to get a hit or a walk. Ooh, low, 3-0. We'll take a walk. Just missed. Four-seam, 97, a little low. Oh, they've got a Canada Day red jacket, too. For the home run jacket. Right down the middle, strike one. I mean, that's fine. Four-seam, 96. Peralta, 21 pitches. Looks hot in Toronto. I didn't catch the weather. I guess I could check real quick. Kirk to calls time. All right, so their 50th anniversary patch is on their right shoulder. My 40th is on the left here. I have to look into that. Outside, ball four. Kirk draws a walk with one out, and the sacks are packed with Jays. That'll bring up Pinango, and that'll prompt a mound visit by, I assume, the pitching coach. Ernie Clement on deck, Keys in the hole, Pinango up. Jays have bases loaded and one out. Okay, bare minimum sack fly here, Pinango. Bare minimum. Got to at least drive in the one run. Can't believe they have the roof open. It's like 110 to 115. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. All right, let me do a quick weather check. It's 92 where I'm at, and I'm in suburban Chicago. Yeah, 93 in Toronto. Where's the feels like? Feels like 94. It says cloudy, but it looks sunny there. Pinango pops it up on the edge of the infield grass. Shortstop catches it for out two. Come on, Pinango. The two outs they've made were on the first pitch. A routine fly to center and a pop out to short. You can't have that, Pinango. You needed to put it into the outfield. Oh, yeah, Varsho and Pinango, the only one not following the script of being patient. Clement actually takes a strike on the outside of the plate. Four-seam, 98. 297 average, 7 homers, 28 RBI. 83 games played for Ernie. Outside, missed, 86. Guessing a slider or a curve. Sweeper, my bad, 86. Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. Yep. Outside, 2-1. Honestly, that's probably part of it. They keep it open and they think they're going to sell the water. Yeah, I hate to dive into corporate greed, but yeah. One pitch outs, two of them this inning. At the knees, strike 2, 97. Peralta evens the count. Come on, Ernie. We need a single. Four seam, 97. If you can work a walk, fine, but we need a single here. Probably would drive in 2 runs. We got Guerrero Jr. at third. And must be Okamoto at second on that infield single. Clement swings and misses. Strike 3, 99. Ends the inning. 1 run on 3 hits. They leave the bases loaded with a walk. We've played 1. We head to the top of the second. 1-0 Jays. And Ewing a lefty, Alvarez a right-hander hitter, and Young a lefty due up for the Metsies. Damn, should have got more. Missed opportunity. Already, well, they're 1 for 4 with runners in scoring position. And they've left 3 on base. The Mets left 1 on base due to a walk. Any other finals? Nope, just Orioles 6, White Sox 1 so far. Speaking of water, I should probably check mine. Gonna need a lot today. All right, so Guardians 9, Rangers 4, bottom of the 8th. Love you. Tigers 2, Yankees 1, bottom of the 9th, 1 out, nobody on. Come on, Tigers. Nationals 10, Red Sox 0, heading to the bottom of the 7th. Cubs 9, Padres 2, going to the bottom of the 5th. Or no, they are in the bottom of the 5th already. All right. We'll see what Spencer Miles can do now in relief. Bullpen day with Corbin sent to the bullpen and the Jays having a travel day tomorrow before they get to Seattle Friday. 3-1, 3 ERA, even. 23 games, 2 starts, 51 innings pitched, 50 strikeouts, 1.06 whip. 2 holds, opponent batting average 201. All right, time called already? We haven't even gotten a pitch. Oh, jeez. Hello, casual gamer. At the knees, strike 1 to Ewing. 4-seam fastball, 96. Yeah, everybody took pitches, including Clement, who struck out, but yeah. The 2 pitches, 2 outs really hurt. Quickly, 1-1. Curveball outside, 80. Happy Canada to 4-1-1 Eric. Yeah. Fouled off, 1-2 on a sinker, 97. True. But a pop-up on the infield when you need a sac fly is not great. Yes, us scoring 1 and not giving up 1. Small progress. Yeah, 1 for 4 with the runners in scoring position. That's higher than their season average of like 233. Come on, yeah. Mound visit by the catcher. Mizzou fan here. No, how's this guy? No. Bullpen day. Fisher started. Miles in relief in the second. Fisher was the starter. Yeah, Fisher. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, Fisher started. I misread it. Miles just got a strikeout. Sorry about that. Right down the middle, sinker. No, that was fouled off. Then a low curveball, swung on and missed. 81, got him. So yes, Fisher pitched the first, and Miles is in now. You're right. You're right. I misread it. I rushed through it. All right, 1 out. Alvarez, 250 average. 9 home runs, 19 RBI in just 56 games this season. Looping curveball, 82, strike 1. 82, yeah. Yeah, sorry. Wait. Is Miles a Mizzou? Yeah, Fisher started. Miles second inning. Sorry, I confused things. 1-1, missed low in the slider, 87. Oh yeah, sorry. Miles went to Missouri. You're right. Mizzou Tigers. All right, strike 2. Curveball, 81. Miles delivers. Takes one at the knees, outside corner, punched out. Caught looking at a 99 sinker, perfectly placed. 2 down for the Mets. There we go. Yeah, I thought it was, honestly, I had thought it was going to be Miles starting. That's why I got confused too. I thought I had heard it would be Miles, and then it turned out to be Fisher. Low, ball 1. So we got strikeouts by Ewing and Alvarez. Young, the hitter, the first baseman, 234 average, 6 homers, 14 RBI in 14, not 4, I think I said it backwards. I think it was 41 games. Here, we'll check. Strike 1. Do they not have games? Why wouldn't you have games in hitting or fielding stats? Low. No, actually they called that a strike. Oh, it's over here. Curveball, 82. All right, I got to pay attention. Righty versus lefty. Young fouls it off. 99. Still 1-2. Sinker, 99. No. Dang it. At the knees, inside corner, 99. Got him. I think he struck out the side. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, go the Mets. We head to the bottom of the second. And the Jays send up Keys, a lefty, Jimenez, a lefty, Lucas, a lefty. That is 8, 9, and 1 in the order. Lucas singled and scored the only run in the first inning. All right, let me lose the crowd noise. Oh, I was going to get water. Nope, I'll have to wait till next inning. Yep, we'll wait till next inning. Yankees playing the Tigers today. Yes, in New York. It's 2-2, bottom of the 9th. Uh-oh, did it just end? Oh, well, no. Volpe caught stealing second, and the Yankees challenged, but the call in the field was upheld. So I think they're going to the 10th. Hello, Mr. Touchdown Turkey. Mr. Canadian Turkey, of course, today. How's it going, Chom? Yes, thank you so much, Alamein. Appreciate it. Yep. I accidentally got 2. I thought this one behind me got lost in the mail. It's the 40th. I can't get back there. It's the 40th season patch. And then this one. I got this one because I thought that one was lost in the mail. That's why I've got 2. Keys takes strike 1, evens the count 1-1. First pitch was a 4-seam 94. Outside edge of the plate, 4-seam 95. Yeah, that's what I thought. They had that challenge. Swung on and missed. Nope, that was... Shoot. Come on, Keys. He had a hit his first game and kind of struggling since. Swung on and missed. Nasty curveball got him. Strike 3 by Peralta. Slow curve, 74. He went 4-seam, curveball, slow curve. Yeah, like 6 miles an hour slower. All right, Jimenez, the shortstop, up. Make Canada proud, Jace. At the bottom of the zone, 94, strike 1 to Jimenez. 4-seam, 94. Oh, he left Boston. Gotcha. I didn't know that. Upstairs, did he go? No, says the third base umpire. 4-seam, 96. Evens the count, 1-1. Low, 78. Nearly in the dirt. Curveball, 78. 2-1 the count to Jimenez. Why does this hat look goofy? At the knees, 96. I think that did clip the bottom of the zone. Yep. 4-seam, 96. Excuse me. Here's the pitch. In the air to right on the run. Right fielder catches it for out number 2. Jimenez F9 to Carson Bench. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, sorry, Chom. I can't root for the Oilers anymore, not with Babcock as their coach. I don't think I can, in good faith, root for the Oilers this year. I'm very disappointed. Lucas swings and misses, corkscrewed himself into the ground. Tough curveball. 80. Here's the 0-1. Liner, opposite field, down the line, one hopper. That'll be a single for Lucas with 2 down. All right, Lucas is 2 for 2. I think we have ourselves a leadoff hitter. Please don't ever put Springer there instead of Lucas. Schneider. Opposite field with a changeup, 87. Trouba. Oh, from the Ducks. I know Gudis got sent to the Panthers. And I think Evan Rodriguez was the return. I was just like, oh. No. That was a different team. That was a different trade. Rodriguez went somewhere else, I think. All right. Strike 1 to Vlad. Takes a 4-seam, 97. 40 pitches for Peralta as he works in the bottom of the second. Upstairs, I think that was called a ball. Very close. 4-seam, 96. Yes. Well, we need runs. Period. We need to get more than 2, which we've had 2, now 3. This is our 20th inning against the Mets, and we've got three runs combined in the 2+ games. Vlad takes a 4-seam, 96. Who are they showing in the dugout? I don't know who that is. At the knees, strike 2. 4-seam, 98. Jets got Skinner. Yeah. Oh, Winnipeg got Skinner. Gotcha. Yeah, there's been a lot of movement in the NHL lately. I was going to clear the mic, but I didn't want to clip the audio. Throw to first, not in time. Still 2-2 to Vlad. Runner at first, Lucas, on a 2-out single in the bottom of the second. Jays started the game with single, double, single to get the 1-0 lead. Swung on and missed. Vlad chased one low. Side is retired. No runs. 1 hit. They leave 1. Whoops. We've played 2. We head to the top of the 3rd. Beatty, Taylor, Benj, a lefty, righty, lefty, due up. For the Mets, that is 8, 9, and 1 in their lineup. Okay, I need to go get water real quick. I'll be right back. I keep forgetting to fix this. Two, Tigers, Yankees, top of the 10th, 2 out, runner at third for the Tigers. Oh. Oh, okay. Ow. We are back. They're in front of a Canada's team display with like boat oars that have Blue Jays and a canoe. Where is this? The sideline reporter. All right, hopefully the Tigers can get a run in the top of the 10th. Any other finals? Yes, Guardians 9, Rangers 4, besides Orioles 6, White Sox 1. Okay. Miles back to the mound. 13 pitches. He pitched the top of the second after fouled off. Strike 1 to Beatty. 4-seam, 96. After Fisher pitched a scoreless first, gave up a walk. Miles struck out the side in the second. Swung on and missed, strike 2, 97. Miles hits the rosin bag, steps back near the rubber. Now he's set. Wind up, grounded to second. Clement to Guerrero Jr. for out number 1. 4-3 ground out. That'll send up the 9th hitter, Taylor, the left fielder. Beatty retired on a ground out. Lucas singled, Vlad doubled, Okamoto hit an infield single to drive him in. They loaded the bases, and then with 1 out, and pop out by Pinyango, and I think Clement. No, yeah, I think Clement struck out. Taken at. Whoa, that should have been a ball. Instead, it's 1-1. Should be 2-0 to Taylor. That was outside. Leafs go Bob. Yeah, I can delete the bot. Line out, I think, to Miles. Yep, Spencer Miles caught it for out number 2. A line out right back to the pitcher. Just stuck his hand out and said, "Look what I found." Robot. I'll just ban him. I'll ban him for good. We don't need bots. Hang on. Hide user on the channel. All right, he's gone. Benj takes strike 1. I just banned him for good. That was a sinker 98. Fouled it off his foot, I think. Strike 2. Curveball 84. No. It was second and third. Second and third. It was single, double, infield, single, scored him. Then a walk, loaded him. Happy Canada Day from Costa Rica. Hello, Jolo. Fouled off high. Four seam 99. We failed to score with the. No, you're fine. You're fine, Chom. It's all right. You didn't have to delete it. I may have misspoken. Then they loaded the bags with 1 out and couldn't score because Kirk took a walk. I think the 4th hitter, Varshall, popped fly to the center. And then the walk, something like that. It wasn't deep enough to score him, I think. Yeah, no, because it was still first and second, then the walk. All right, 0-2. Yeah, we'll go back over the first. All right. Sinker, curveball, 4-seam, curveball, sinker. Still 0-2. Nobody on, 2 out. Top of the 3rd. Fouled off again. Okay, that was it. The 4-seam sink. No. What pitch are we on? Because I get confused when... All right, yeah, we're 1 pitch behind. Miles has thrown 24 pitches. Yeah, we'll go back over the first in a minute. Fouled off again, 99. So we had a sinker. Yeah, I can go back. But they scored with a single, double, infield single. And Vlad stayed at second. Then they had a fly to 8. Then they had a walk. Grounded first base into the right field corner. Vlad couldn't stop it. That'll be a 2-out double for Benj. I believe that is hit number 1 for the Metsies, too. Miles had retired 5 straight after coming in relief in the top of the 2nd. My gosh, Schneider has like a hoodie on too. It's a sleeveless hoodie, but my God, that thing's got to be hot as heck. Oh boy, I don't want to read that stat. Come on, Miles, you got to get Soto out. Checks the runner at first, or second, I mean. Upstairs, 1-0. Fouled it off, 1-1. So 4-seam 96, sinker 97. One and one to Soto. Upstairs, 98, 2-1. That was a 4-seam. 2-1. Come on, Miles. Time called by Soto. I think there must have been a bug or something. He's swinging the bat. Now he waved his hand. All right, checks the runner at second, fouls it off. Sinker, 97. We'll do it 2-2 now. It says Tammy Olson. For some reason, Google or YouTube translates it to January. But welcome, Dave and Tammy Olson, cheering on the Blue Jays today on Canada Day 2026. Miles steps off the mound. 30 pitches for Miles in the second and third. Now, I don't know what the ump just signaled. He went like this, saying to watch the batter, I guess, to Miles. What are they doing? How is that a pitch clock violation? For what? So 3-2 the count now. Now, SN didn't have the pitch clock up, so I have no idea if that was true or not. Full count now with 2 outs. Little tapper down the first base line. Barehanded toss to Guerrero by Miles for out number 3. So no runs, a hit. They leave the 2-out double, runner in scoring position. Nice fielding job by Miles, though, to get to the ball and then toss it to Vlad. Jays will send up Okamoto, Varsho, and Kirk. Okamoto 1 for 1 with the RBI. Varsho 0 for 1. And Kirk just no plate appearance. Just the no official at bat. He had a walk. So that would be 3, 4, 5 in the order. All right, top of the 11th. So nobody scored in New York in the 10th. 2-2. 10-1 Nationals over the Red Sox, bottom 8th. Cubs 15, Padres 2, and a hot one in Wrigley. Bottom of the 6th. Finals, Orioles 6, White Sox 1. Guardians 9, Rangers 4. Hello, Shane. As a Red Wings fan, Mike Babcock was one of the greatest coaches in the NHL, also for Team Canada. Yeah, but knowing now what we've known since that time, I just can't root for him. Yep. Yep, that's got to be it. You're right. But then it was so strange that immediately there was a quick pitch clock violation. Like they didn't reset it. So that's good. Swung on and missed by Oak for strike 1. Upstairs, ball 1. 1-1 the count. Outside, 2-1. Low and outside. So Peralta's gone 95 4-seam. 95 four seam, 88 changeup, 88, 87 changeup. 3-1 as that one missed outside. Wow. 3-1 to Okamoto to lead off the bottom of the third. Pitch 49 for Peralta. Inside, ball 4. Big Oak draws a walk. Second one issued by Peralta today. Some good news, and that'll bring up Varsho, who flied out on the only pitch he saw. Outside, 79, missed, 1-0, 257 average, 7 homers, 22 RBI for Varsho. Curveball, missed. Hitting cleanup, 51st pitch for Peralta, outside, 86, 2-0. Changeup. Varsho drives one to center. Lazy fly ball in the shade. Caught by the center fielder for out number 1. So Varsho is yet to take a strike. Swung at the first pitch and on the first at bat and flied out here on a 2-0 count. My goodness. Ooh, injuries, not good. What's up, Dan? Happy Canada Day. Happy Canada Day. I rushed through it. Kirk fouls off a 97-mile-per-hour pitch late. Four seam, strike 1. Oh, those people are at the top of the CN Tower. Oh, they're strapped in, I think. I thought they were going to bungee from the top of the Rogers Center, but that was the CN top. Maybe they moved there. Low, 1-1. Four seam, 95. Kirk calls time. Yeah, you're welcome. Thanks for being here. Come on, Kirk. Walk or base hit. Ooh, that should have been a strike. They got to challenge it. Change up 88. They didn't challenge that? Oh my gosh, that should have been strike 2. 50th anniversary of the grand opening. Oh, okay. They must have had a lot of road games then. if it didn't open, I forgot about that. All right, 2-1 to Kirk, 1 out. Bottom of the third, 1-0. Runner at short, or runner at first. Tipped off the shortstop's glove into left field. 2 on. And they'll call that a single. Excuse me. He was at the top of his leap. It hit the glove of, who was that? Thought he was going to get it. Would have been a snow cone. That was Lindor who tipped it. All right, Kirk with a hit and a walk, so that's progress. Hit number 5 for the Jays in the bottom of the third. Pinyango, who also popped up to short on the first pitch, takes one at the knees. Strike 1. Changeup 87. Let's go, indeed. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Come on, base. Got to get on base, Pinyango. Checks his swing. Third base umpire agrees. No swing, 1-1. four seam, 96. Pops up another one, shallow left. Left fielder catches it for out number 2. Come on, Pinyango. Popped to short and a lazy fly to left. 2 away. I mean, in his 2 at bats. I believe they're talking to Russell Martin in the booth. All right, that'll bring up Ernie Clement, who struck out his only at bat, 0 for 1. Peralta delivers pitch number 60, outside, 1-0. Missed on a 4-seam, 99. Hildeby to the Lightning for Paul. Wow, Paul traded from the Lightning. I take it you don't like the return, though. Yeah, I don't know. Paul's probably getting up there in age, right? I'm guessing. 1-1. Just nicked the bottom of the zone. 99 on a 4-seam. Peralta checks the runner at second. Delivers. Outside. 2-1. Maybe a little low. 98, 4-seam. My gosh, more power to the people who put on the giveaway jersey. I know it's sleeveless, but my goodness, I would not be wearing 2 layers in 90-degree heat outside. Chopped foul down the third base line and past the third base dugout. Curveball 80. Come on, Ernie. Ball. Let's get a walk or a hit. We need to get this inning, continue it, and get it going. In the dirt. Did he swing? No, says the first base umpire on the appeal. That was a curveball, 79. Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how old Paul is. Paul's pretty good, but if you're giving up a future starter, I don't know. Bly got translated to forget. I don't know why. I don't know what is up with the YouTube translator. Full count pitch. Clement, opposite field, right center. 1 hop to the wall. That'll score 1. Okamoto crosses the plate. And into third, the other runner. 2-0 Jays. Ernie Clement comes through with an RBI double. All right. Way to go, Erndog. I hate that. He's going to be the Big Earn to me. I know you guys don't like Big Earn, but because of Big Oak. Nicely done by Clement. Oh, shoot. Crowd noise ran out, too. Over the right fielder and 1 hop the wall. That'll bring up Keys, who's 0 for 1. 8th spot in the order. In the dirt, 82, ball 1. Two nothing. Second and third. Opposite field, in the air to left. In off the wall and over the bullpen. A 3-run opposite field shot for Keys. Holy cow. 5-0 Jays. Wow, we haven't had this in a long time. Keys circles the bags, picks up 3 RBIs. First career home run for Keys. 96 fastball, 349 to straightaway left. 95.6 miles per hour exit velocity, 34-degree launch angle. Your designated hitter today. Wow. And the Jays finally break through with some offense here on Canada Day. Canada Day. I got to say that slow. First pitch, ball one. To the ninth hitter, Jimenez, who's 0 for 1. Peralta delivers low in the dirt, 2-0. He went four seam 95, curveball 80. Bobrovsky, hold it. Yeah, who's? Gotcha. All right, 3-0 to Jimenez. Outside on a four seam 96. Two strike hit, clutch. Ball four, outside, he walked him. Jimenez walks on the 70th pitch by Peralta. There's another one, let's keep it. Oh yeah, 2-0, and then good approach. OMG, Blue Jays, let's go Jays. That's how you swing the bats. Offense on the hot hitting continues today. Yeah, finally. Think I'm hallucinating. Yes. Dave Olson agrees. Wow. Finally, Keys though. Good for the youngster though. He had a single as opening his first start. Now he gets his first home run out of the way. You know, that should lift a lot of the pressure off of him. It took, don't know where it hit, but it took a one hop over the bullpen wall and a fan got it with a glove. Mound visit for the Mets. Jays have 5 runs on 7 hits. Oh, yeah, and they're already off. Yeah, they're trying to get the ball back for, looks like the fan made the trade. Good on him. Bullpen catcher retrieved it for Keys. Throw to first, not in time. Count is 2-0 to Lucas, who is 2 for 2 with a run scored today. Peralta, four-seam fastball, 94-96. First one was high. Second inside. Inside again, 3-0 Peralta. Four-seam, 95. Three-zero pitch, right down the middle. Strike one taken. Four-seam, 93. Wow, we got a runner on. Joey Gerber warming for the Mets. Swung on and missed. Strike two. Full count. 2 outs. Runner at first. Missed a four-seam. 94. Grounded right at the shortstop. Throws to first in time. 6-3 ground out. But the Jays pick up 4 big runs. A 2-out, 2-strike opposite field 3-run homer for Keys was the major damage. They leave 1. We head to the top of the 4th, and due up is Bichette, who had a walk. He's a righty. Lindor, switch hitter, and Ewing, left-hander. I think that's, 3, 4, 5 in the Mets order. All right, I'll be right back. Tigers 6, Yankees 2, bottom of the 11th. All right, 1 out. we're back. Just gotta get up and move around. 6-2, one more out. Yeah, 4 in the 11th. Nice. We got a 1-0 count with 2 outs, and of course the ghost runner at second. Yes, yes. Yes. All right, we're back to Rogers Center. We'll keep an eye on that one. 1-1 count. All right, in this one, Miles delivers 80, strike 1. Bo Bichette, walk. 96, strike 2. Swung on a miss, sinker, 96. Miles waits for Bo. Bo hitting 251. Outside and low in the dirt. Curveball, 83. Still a 1-2 count to the Yankees with 2 outs. Fouled it off. 97. Still 1-2. I don't know why I hit strike. Jace finally got the big inning. Yeah. When's the last time they had 4 runs in a game, let alone in an inning? It's still Miles. Strikeout number 4 for Miles. He gets Bichette. Miles is on a righty. Bichette called strike. 97 on a sinker. Ooh. If he had appealed, he would have lost. It looks like it just nicked the outside edge of the plate. So both teams have both challenges available. All right, first pitch 0-1 to Lindor. Yes, Peralta pitched 3. We'll see. Yes, Peralta pitched all 3 innings. 1-1 to Lindor. With this heat, he might be. Hello, Connor. Yeah, they may have to send Peralta. Well, we'll see when we get to the bottom of the 3rd. Inside, 2-1 to Lindor. Called strike on an 88 slider. Ball on a 4-seam, 97. Sinker, 98. 2-1 count. Upstairs, 3-1. Bad pitching by the Mets. Well, yeah, I don't think Peralta's that bad, though. Upstairs, ball 4. Miles issues a free pass with 1 out. First walk by Miles, second as Fisher walked 1. Peralta's given up 3 walks and a home run. Happy Canada Day to Steve Morrison. Hello. Fisher started and pitched the first. Miles since then. Yep. Grounded to second. Clement tosses to Jimenez. He juggled it a little. Couldn't get the grip on the ball before he fired to first. I think the throw may have drawn off Guerrero Jr., but it is out number 2 on the 4-6 fielder's choice. Jimenez not happy with himself. Ball just got stuck in his glove, or yeah, I think it just was stuck in his glove. That still was a close play. But yeah, he's definitely safe. There's no doubt. All right, they got the lead runner, though. Takes strike 1. Alvarez, 96. We have Corbin warming up. He's in the bullpen now. Not a starter. Fouled straight back, 96. 0-2 the count. Sinker, 96. Foul on a sinker, 96. 249, 9 homers, 19 RBI, 0 for 1. Strikeout, his only at bat. Time called by Alvarez. Miles with 44 pitches. Throw to first by Kirk, not in time. 1-2 the count. That was a slider, 89, missed outside. Swung on and missed, chased the high heat, 97 for strike 3. Miles looking sharp. We head to the bottom of the 4th, no runs. They left a runner at first on a walk. We head to the, bottom of the 4th. Guerrero Jr., righty. Okamoto, righty. Varsho, lefty. Your 2-3-4 hitters today. Vlad is 1 for 2 with a double and a strikeout. Okamoto 1 for 1 with a walk and an RBI and a run scored. Varsho 0 for 2 on 2 flies to center. Final from New York. Tigers 6, Yankees 2 in 11. Exactly the good news we needed out of the AL East today. Another final. Nationals 10, Red Sox 2. Earlier, Guardians 9, Rangers 4, and Orioles 6, White Sox 1. Cubs 16, Padres 3, bottom of the 8th. Runners at the corners, nobody out. It's the only other game in progress. Yeah, on this hot day, we'll see. Hello. Hey, thank you. Excuse me. It was a Bieber giveaway. Whoever reported that was correct. I see it now. They're holding up one. Thank you. I appreciate it. All right, no worries. Thank you. Appreciate the sub. Yeah, Miles. Tigers with a sweep. Wow. Holy cow, I didn't even realize. Yeah, Yankees have hit the skids. I think they're playing tic-tac-toe near the batter's box. Vlad just drew a line in the dirt. All right, Vlad is up. Let's go, Vlad. Right down the middle, strike 1 taken. Four seam, 94. Fouled it off. 0-2. We could always use more runs. Let's take the pressure off of the bullpen on bullpen day. Upstairs nearly hit him high and tight. Peralta. Don't think Vlad is too happy. Four seam in his ear hole almost. 92. It was more towards his forehead, I guess. Less his ear hole. 1-2. 80 pitches for Peralta as he works in the bottom of the 4th, trailing 5-0. Guerrero chases junk in the dirt. My goodness, Vlad. Come on. He had looked decent his first few at-bats. Curveball in the dirt. 76. Got him. Brutal, Vlad. Brutal. Good stop by the catcher. He didn't even try to run to first either. Strike one taken by Oak. Changeup 87. Outside edge of the plate. Strike one. Second pitch in the dirt. Changeup 85. 1-1. 238, 19 homers, 54 RBIs. So yeah, he broke through with an RBI on that infield single. He had been stuck on 53 for a bit. 2-1 to Oak. That last one was outside, 93, four seam. Yeah. Popped it up. Behind the plate, out of play. 2-2. A slow curve, 74. Reached and fouled it off, 74, that slow curve. 86 pitches. Yeah, I could use a little. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, the game didn't start till 2:27 or 2:28 for Canada today. Fouled it off. 2-2 still. Thank you. Righty. 88th pitch coming up for Peralta. Fouled it off again. We got a battle going on here. That was a changeup, 86. Okamoto battling here. Two. Checks, swing to the pitcher who tosses to first for out number 2. Just barely moved his bat and it went down the first base line. Good fielding play by Peralta. 1-3 ground out. 2 away. Varsho is up. Swung on and missed, or was that a foul ball? Low. Yeah, curveball. Pitch out of the zone, low. 256 average, 7 homers, 22 RBIs, 2 flies to center. Reached and pulled one on the ground to second, over to first in time. I think Varsho has seen a total of 5 pitches today. Ground out 4-3 on the putout. We'll see who comes on to pitch the 5th. They may make a call to the pen. Young, Beatty, and Taylor, lefty, righty, due up for the Mets. That is 7, 8, 9 in the New York lineup. Oh yeah, don't forget to vote in the poll if you see it in the YouTube chat. Totally forgot. We have 46 votes, 80% for Toronto, 20% New York. If you don't see it in the chat, no worries. I only see it on my desktop. Just let me know in the chat who you're rooting for, who you think will win. Doesn't necessarily have to be the same team. All right. Yeah, 32 likes. Please do me a favor. If you're enjoying the live stream, hit that thumbs up or the like button down below the name of the channel. consider hitting the subscribe button to the channel as well. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel, and I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is faster and it is commercial free. All right, they will bring Corbin in relief to pitch the top of the fifth. Closes the book. 1 shutout inning for Fisher to start, 3 for Miles in relief. And now Corbin, the former starter, 2-4, 5.09 ERA, 15 games all starts. First relief appearance, 69 innings, 52 strikeouts, 1.55 whip. At the knees from the lefty for strike 1 to Jared Young. 232 average, 6 homers, 14 RBI. Chopped it, fouled it off of himself, I believe, for strike 2. So sinker 92, and then it fouled off a slider 82. Lefty, grounded to first, diving stop by Vlad, throw to Corbin, touches the bag in time for out number 1. He had a little bit of trouble locating the bag, but ground out 3-1. Heck of a diving stop by Vlad there. Excellent defense. Yeah, he had trouble getting the ball out of the glove too. That's what threw off the timing, and Corbin, just got his right heel on the bag. Good stop, but then the ball got stuck in Vlad's the webbing of the mitt. Fouled off 91. The hitter is Beatty, 0 for 1. Hello, Packers. Thanks for streaming these. We appreciate it. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm a Packer fan as well. The Packer games will trump all broadcasts or live streams. Strike 2. Sinker, because I'm going to be watching anyways. 92. Go Jays, says Terry Going. Welcome. Terry Going 4533. Outside, low as well. 84, 1-2 the count. Cutter missed, 84. Beatty 0 for 2 with a strikeout. 1 out, top of the 5th. Low, ball 2, evens the count, 84. Guessing that's a changeup. Nope, slider, pardon me. I shouldn't guess. 23-3, Cubs? Wait, what? Swung on and missed, strike 3. Couldn't catch up to the high heat out of the zone. Wait, what? 23-3 on 17 hits, Cubs. Oh my goodness. Top of the 9th. 1 out. 2-2 count. Jeepers. Bats heated up in the hot weather for the Cubs. Corbin against Taylor. Fouled straight back. Strike 1. Four seam 93. Happy Canada Day to my Canadian friends. Hello. Susan, welcome. Thanks for being here. Go Pack, go. Shane, yes, of course. No. The Cubs. Chicago Cubs are up 23-3. Reds are on the road in Milwaukee tonight. That game's on ESPN. Liner to right on a 1-1 pitch. That'll fall and hit off the screen. Hustling to second. Throw. Got him. What a throw from right. Jimenez applied the tag. That'll go as a single. And then out advancing. Wow. Outfield assist. Phenomenal throw by Lucas. You wonder if the Mets will challenge. And we'll see. One hopper hit the screen. Lucas fired a dart. A one hopper. Oof, it's close. I don't know if the Mets are challenging or not. No, I guess not. I guess they aren't. That'll end it. We're halfway home. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Mets, no runs. 1 hit, didn't leave any on the out advancing. They pick up their 2nd hit of the game. Jays have, let's see, Kirk, Pinango, and Clement. That would be 5, 6, 7 in the order due up. Cubs 23-3. Padres have 2nd and 3rd, 2 outs, top of the 9th. Yeah, I would have done Reds Brewers, but it's on ESPN. So instead, we're going to do Rays Royals. Oh, the Cubs. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, Reds are playing the Brewers. Yep. We'll see. We'll see. No, Gerber. Gerber's in. So Peralta went 4. Peralta, Gerber's in. Peralta pitched 4 innings, 5 runs. The protective netting, yeah. Otherwise, that would have been a ground rule double. Give credit to the Cubs, but the Padres have to execute better. Yeah, Swanson 3 homers. Oh my gosh. Yep. Yeah, what a throw. No. Freddie's done. Freddie's done. Gerber's in. Tonight, no. Once you're removed from the game, you can't play or pitch. 1-1. The count to Kirk. Again, Gerber, a righty, 6'4", 212, no record, 1.50 ERA, 4 games, 6 innings, 8 strikeouts, 1.00 whip. Freddie Peralta is done. Kirk takes outside, 2-1. So 4-seam, 94 taken. Ball on a cutter, 91. Ball on a 4-seam, 93. Ooh, that was a little high. 3-1 to Kirk. Ball 4, outside. He walked him on 5 pitches. Leadoff walk for Kirk here in the bottom of the 5th. Way to go. Kirk will take that every time. Let's go, Keys. Yeah, Keys finally gets that monkey off his back, the first home run of his career. So I think hopefully that'll help loosen him up. Pinango is the hitter. Inside, ball 1, 95 from Gerber. 4-seam, 95. All right, did they call him? Does he have a nickname? Oh, he's from Maple Grove, Minnesota. I know where that is. Wow. Went to Illinois, Fighting Illini. Mariners draft pick, 2018. The count is 1-1. A 4-seam, 94. Swung on and missed. Cutter, 90. 1-2 to Pinango. Gerber delivers. Oh, grounded to short, over to second, to first in time. 6-4-3 double play. Come on. Pinango's been brutal at the plate today. Him and Varsho. Everybody else is having a good day at the plate. I guess you can't complain when 7 of your 9 hitters are doing all right, which is a rare sight for the Jays. 6-4. Yeah, unfortunately, Kirk's walk erased on a Pinyango double play. Clement is up. Righty versus righty. Takes low outside corner. Strike one. Four seam, 97. Grounded on a high pitch to short. Over to first. 6-3 ground out. No runs, no hits. Double play, walk erased on a double leadoff walk erased on a double play. We've played 5. We head to the top of the 6. Benj, Soto, Bichette, lefty, lefty, righty. 1, 2, 3 in the Mets order. Let's see if the Cubs game is over. It is. Final score. Cubs 23, Padres 3, or Bears 23, former Chargers 3, formerly San Diego Chargers. Dang. That is a beatdown. Oh, the Jays, I think, have gotten, I want to say 3 walks by the offense today. Important news, though, Yankees drop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th in a row after taking 2 straight in the series, 2 of 3 from the Tigers in Detroit. They lost 4 straight in Boston and 3 straight at home to the Tigers. Hopefully the Twins can beat them after they have a day off on Friday and keep that streak going. All right, this is the only game in progress till 5:40. All right.
So far, so good for the Blue Jays. 1 in the first, 4 in the third. It is 5-0 going to the top of the 6th. After Corbin is out for his second inning of work.
Yep, Corbin back on the mound. Lefty versus lefty. At the knees, 79, strike 1. A little bit higher. Slider, 79. Yep. Leadoff walk erased. Inside, 1-1. Yeah, just Pinyango and Varsho are struggling today at the plate. Everybody, I mean, Varsho's at least hit it in the air twice, but Pinyango looks awful. Fouled it off. 1-2 the count. Benj the hitter. 92, 4 seam. I might need to get something to eat soon. This game started at least 20 minutes late due to Canada Day ceremonies. Low, evens the count, 2-2. Low and outside in the dirt. Slider, 83. 1 for 2 with a double, the only extra base hit. Their other hit, the guy was out trying to advance a single or stretch a single to a double. A nice play by Lucas. In the dirt, full count. 3-2. Come on, Corbin. Oh, it'll be good to have another lefty in the pen for the Jays. Hopefully Corbin can fit the bill. Grounded to Vlad. Toss to Corbin. 3-1 ground out. 1 out. Leadoff hitter retired. Jays will take that. Ooh, the 50-50 deadline is tonight. BlueJays.com/50-50. It's up to almost up to 1.9. Yeah, 1 million, almost 970,000, just short of that. Like about less than $400 from $1.97 million. Taken at the top of the zone, 0-1. Strike 79 to Soto. 0 for 2. Fly out, ground out. 296 average, 17 homers, 39 RBI, hitting second out in the order. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. Sinker 93. Oh, thank you. We picked up some subs today. 38 likes. Thank you. Upstairs, 1 and 2. Way high. Sinker 93. Oop, we let the crowd noise go out. Pardon. Corbin delivers low and outside. 2-2 evens the count. Cutter 85. All right, lefty, lefty. Corbin to Soto. Here's the windup. Just missed. A little outside. Full count. Slider. Didn't miss by a lot. Yeah. 83. Full count pitch. 1 out. Nobody on. Popped him up. 93. Shallow center. Still in the shade. Varsho catches it for out number 2. A big line across from the roof. A lot of shade straight up, but still a lot of sun. A little bit in left, a little bit in center, and quite a bit in right down the line. And from the mound over in the infield, they got a big shadow from something building. Bichette takes high, ball 1. Sinker 93. Walked in the first, 0 for 1, 251 average, 10 homers. Upstairs, swung on a miss, 88. Cutter. Top of 6, 2 away, nobody on. Corbin with 25 pitches in his second inning of relief. He came on in the 5th. Third pitcher used by the Jays in bullpen day. Swung on and missed, strike 2. That was a changeup, 83. Little tapper to third. Okamoto up with it. 1 hopper to Vlad with the stretch. Out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mets. We head to the bottom of the 6th. Nice 6-3 or a 5-3 ground out. Not the greatest of throws by Okamoto. Vlad had to stretch towards home to dig that one out. Keys is up. He had the 3-run homer that put the Jays up instead of 2-0, put them up 5-0 in the top of the or bottom of the 3rd. He's a lefty. Jimenez is a lefty. So 8, 9, and then 1. 3 straight lefties. Lucas, the leadoff hitter. We'll see who comes to the mound for the Mets. Let's see. There we go. All right, we can run through the scores that are in the books already today. Orioles 6, White Sox 1. They avoid the sweep. White Sox won 2 of 3 in Baltimore. Guardians 9, Rangers 4. Rangers, let's see. They had won 6 straight prior to this loss. Again, 9-4 Guardians over the Rangers. Tigers win in extra innings in 11, 6-2 over the Yankees. Nationals 10-2 over the Red Sox, and Cubs 23 3 over the Padres. All right, Keys will face the righty, Gerber. As we get a look at CN Tower. All right. Keys 1 for 2 with a 3-run homer opposite field. Take strike 1, 90. Ball a little high, 89. That was a cutter on the first pitch. Then a cutter on the second pitch. That looks like that should have been a strike. Low. Ball 3 on a cutter, 89, 2-1. Probably should be 1-2 if they had challenged it. Yeah, they got 4 in the third. 3-run homer. Takes a strike, 89, top of the zone. 2-2. Yeah, Keys, his first career home run. Opposite field to left field. One hopped the bullpen wall. Grounded to second, over to first in time, out number 1. 4-3 ground out. Beatty to Young. All right, 9th place hitter, Jimenez, 0 for 1. Ugh. And something wrong with Gerber. Jay's broadcast guessing maybe a blister. So, time for Gerber. And Perez gets warmed up for the Mets. Yeah, he's done. Gerber will be taken out of the game. And it looks like it will be Perez heading in. Yep, injury delay, so he'll get as long as he wants to warm up. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to minimize that. All right, let's lose the crowd noise. All right, we'll get you Perez's numbers. Lefty, 6 foot, 175, 30 years of age, from Cuba. 3.3 record. 4.83 ERA. 27 games, 1 start, 31 2/3 innings pitched, 25 strikeouts, 1.33 whip or walks and hits per innings pitched. Let's see. He's been on Washington and the Mets this year. Baltimore from 22, 23, 24, 25. Before that, Cincinnati and Houston. So in his combined 2 teams' effort, 5 holds. Opponent batting average 246. All right. Oh, we still got a huge break in progress here. All right. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. If so, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up or the like button on the video. Consider subscribing to the channel. Doing one or both does help to get the channel recommended to other viewers. This will help me grow the channel. I thank you all for your support. If you happen to have a Twitch account, please follow Sinbin Stream there as well. It's the same live stream, but it is faster and commercial free. All right. Tonight we will have the Rays Royals game, 6:35 Central, so 2 hours and 20 minutes from now. Tampa Bay Rays at Kansas City Royals. Tomorrow we'll have Reds Brewers at 1:10 first pitch, I believe. And then we'll have a doubleheader for WNBA, Dream Mystics and Storm Mercury. Friday, Cubs Cardinals. Cardinals Cubs, actually, 3 o'clock. Blue Jays Mariners, the late game. And we'll have the entire Blue Jays Mariners series. And then they continue their road trip in San Francisco on Monday. So they're off tomorrow and travel to Seattle. And we're getting a look at a dessert and a helmet that the play-by-play guy has. It's more of a just half a baseball. I guess it's not a helmet. It's got a Jays logo on it. All right, we should be just about set here. All right, I don't know. I thought we were ready. I guess Perez is still warming up. Yep. I don't know what. I guess he had a blister. I don't know. Gizmo has a hard time making a throw from third to first. He always throw, but otherwise, yeah. I mean, he'll learn. That was a tough throw. Vlad made a nice stretch, but I hear you. Best hitter, yeah. Home run and RBI wise for sure. Yeah, exactly. All right, what is going on? Why are we still waiting for him to warm up? Yeah, I don't know. I guess they're doing a side-by-side commercial. I wish I had known. They made it look like they were ready to resume, and they're not. Boy, I would not be wanting, even a sleeveless shirt, I would not want to be wearing 2 shirts in the 90s. No, thank you. This kid's got a long sleeve shirt. I mean, I guess it's to protect from sunburn. Speaking of shade, now the entire stadium is in shade. So good news for the fans. I guess he's still warming up. We're still waiting. Happy Canada Day to you. Hafiz Ali. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, let's add on. I agree. They need it. I wouldn't trust 5-0. Not with this bullpen on bullpen day. All right, Perez is finally ready. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. Lefty, lefty, upstairs, ball 1. Sinker 98, taken by Jimenez. 0 for 1 with a block. Are you going to Hawaii? Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. 97. 1-1. Sinker 97. That was outside, but too close to take, I suppose. Jimenez waits. Here's the pitch by Perez. Fouled it off. Got a piece of somebody, maybe himself or the catcher. 1-2. Lucas on deck. So we look at Keys after hitting that 3-run homer in the, what was that, the bottom of the third, to bust open a 2-0 game into a 5-0 game with 2 outs and 2 strikes. 1-2, 1 out here. Couldn't check his swing, went all the way around 85 on a Slurve, 85. A little high and in. Couldn't check the swing. All right, that'll bring up the top of the order. Lucas, 2 for 3 with a run scored. Perez delivers, fouled it off, 98, 0-1 the count. Rain in Huntsville, Alabama, I assume. Yeah, we're supposed, after today, I think the Chicago area is due for some rain. Outside, 85, 1-1. No, he's done. Four innings, he's done. He hit the showers. Freddie Peralta is done for this game. They relieved him in the bottom of the 5th. He gave up all 5 runs. Fouled it off, 98, 1-2. You can't enter a game again in baseball. It's not like basketball or hockey or football. Once you've had another pitcher take your spot or another batter, another fielder, or a pinch runner, you're done for the day. In the dirt. He did not go. Count is 2-2. It's more like, I don't know. I think it's comparable to soccer, right? Soccer or football, you don't return if you've been subbed out. Swung on and missed. Strike 3, 97. Retired Lucas. 2 strikeouts in relief. We're through 6 innings. We head to the top of the 7th. Mets will send up Lindor, Ewing, and Alvarez. 4, 5, 6 hitters. That would be a switch hitter, lefty, righty. Yep. There we go. Oh 20570. Yeah, no WNBA tonight. They were off Monday and tonight. Yesterday was the Commissioner's Cup won by the Liberty at home against the Aces, but Aces were without Asia Wilson. That was a cash prize only. It didn't affect the standings last night. All right, who is on the mound? Is it Corbin or no? Yeah, Corbin's still on the mound for the Jays. Oh, no worries. That's fine. Yep. No trouble at all. What am I looking for? What am I looking for? Oh, crowd noise. All right, try to remember to play Take Me Out to the Ball Game after this half inning. First pitch by Corbin to Lindor, the cleanup hitter. Strike taken on the low inside corner. Voting is now open for player of the game. Oh, I didn't realize they put that in the... Grounded to short. Jimenez fields it over to Vlad in time for out number 1. 2 pitches, 1 out in the top of the 7th. 6-3 on the ground out. Excuse me. Yep. Yeah, I don't want them to sit here on this 5-run lead. You never know. Yeah. And with this this bullpen, never know. Ow. All right, Corbin with pitch 30. It's fouled off, 91, 0-1. Four seam, 91. Yeah, it'll be good for the Jays to have a confident lefty coming in out of the pen. Yeah, I agree. Takes outside, 92. That'll be less stress on Fluharty. Hoffman warming up. Bounced one again. Or, but ball one. Slider, 82. Oh, yeah, we're behind some pitches. I think I'm going to get out and get back into the TV feed at the break. Low, 83. Outside. Evens the count. 2-2. Slider, 83. Go Blue Jays. Jolo, hello. Outside, full count, 93. Come on, Corbin. Four-seam miss, 93. Ewing, the fifth hitter, 0 for 2. Corbin delivers. Oh, foul tip. I didn't realize it. Yeah, Kirk couldn't hang on. Still 3-2. Oops, I bet you the crowd noise ran out. Well, not quite yet. Oh, liner to Vlad. Leaping catch at first for out number 2. Nicely done. Vlad is throwing the leather around today. Tough play at first. Actually, maybe it was just cloudy. I don't think the entire field. Yeah, no, we got some sun in right field still. I just realized it must have been cloudy for a bit. We still got sun in the outfield. Nicely done. 2 outs. Corbin delivers to Alvarez. Strike 1. 80 on the outside high corner. Changeup. 0 for 2. 2 strikeouts. 247 average. 9 homers. 19 RBI. Foul tip. 73. Slider. No, he didn't. It was swung on and missed. I thought he tipped it. Oh, 2 pitch upstairs. 1-2. A four seam 93 high. Corbin delivers high and outside, evens the count, 2-2, 93. .40 pitches for Corbin. He's pitched the 5th, the 6th, and now 2 outs in the 7th. Little tapper. Corbin rushes to get it, throws to first in time to Vlad. 1-3 ground out. 3 up, 3 down for the Mets. We're heading to the bottom of the 7th. Due up is Guerrero Jr., Okamoto, and Varsho. Righty, righty, lefty. 2, 3, 4 in the order. And we will queue up. Take me out to the ball game. I minimized the wrong window. I've done that many times today. So Fisher, a shutout inning in the first. Miles, 3 shutout innings. Then Corbin, 3 shutout innings. Jays have worked magnificently on the mound through the top of the 7th. They've given up 2 walks and 2 hits. That's it. Peralta went 4 innings, gave up 5 runs. Gerber, a scoreless inning in a 3rd. Perez, 2/3. to finish off the 6th because Gerber got injured. I assume like a blister or something. They didn't say or show for sure. All right. Take me out to the ball game over. I'll kill that music. Perez back on the mound for the Mets, trailing 5-0, bottom 7. Pixel, what is up? How's it going? Ronald Duffney, hello, thank you. Yep. They gave up 2 hits, but one of them was erased on a single trying to be stretched to a double when Lucas threw that strike from right to gun him down at second. Yes, exactly. They need it every day from here on out. They can't slump. Outside should have challenged it, Vlad. It's 0-1. That was a terrible call by the ump. Look where this pitch was. Like an inch or two out. A slurve, 86. Low. Sinker, 98. Evens the count, 1-1. Should be 2-0. Ooh, long break. Yeah, long break for everybody. That isn't the 8. Everybody except for the Aces and the Liberty have 3 straight days off minimum. And I doubt anybody played Sunday and Thursday, but maybe. Vlad takes another one low, 2-1. Sinker, 99. They always do this for the Commissioner's Cup. Again, which just the final doesn't count in the standings. It's cash only to the winner. Fouled off, 2-2. I don't know if it's winner take all or not. Slurve, 86, but I know the payout is significantly higher. I'd have to look that up. Starting to close the roof. The weather must finally be arriving. Ah, okay. Hey, Jason. Enjoy Cabo. Thank you for being here. Vlad fouls it straight back. Still 2-2 on a 97-mile-per-hour sinker. Oof, my shoulder. Good cut by Vlad. I can't blame him for not laying off of that one. That would have been a tough one to take. Yes, it was high, but you never know with the umps, to be honest. In the dirt, missed. Full count to Vlad. Okamoto on deck. He had an RBI single in the first. The Jays went single, double, infield single to score their first run in the first. Outside, way outside, he walked him. Vlad draws a walk. Yay, there was much rejoicing. Kaz Okamoto t-shirt giveaway, July 20th. Yeah, it looks like the roof is, if it's not completely closed, it's almost. Kaz lines one to right center, off the wall by Tim Hortons. Vlad trucks around into third. Okamoto's safe at second with the double and nobody out. Jays pick up hit number 8 on the day. We have to check how many extra base hits. I think that's at least 3 because of the home run. And Vlad have... Ooh, that play at second was close. Kaz was... Ooh, I'd be shocked if the Mets... Oh, he was out. Never mind. Single out trying to advance to second. Runner at third, 1 out. That's what I thought. I was like, how is he not out? So not a double, pardon me. Single out advancing. They called that a ball? I thought that was strike one to Varsho. Here's the pitch. Varsho fouls it off. 1-1. Hey, Ronnie, how you doing? Thanks for being here. Yeah, sorry. Oak was out at second. I misspoke. I didn't realize the play. SN didn't show the play till he was coming up on the bag, so I had no idea live that he was gunned down. Grounder past the infield into center. That'll score Guerrero. And an RBI single for Varsho. There we go. That is run number 6 for the Jays. Now I think you can breathe a bit of a sigh of relief. 6 runs on 9 hits. Yeah, pardon me that Okamoto was out. Thank you, Ronnie. Appreciate it. Good to hear you're doing well. Thank you. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Oak hustled to third and then scored on Varsho's single. We got a runner at first with 1 out. Kurt takes strike 1. 85. I think he's appealing. He's going to lose. Slurve 85, but why not? It's the... this one's very close. Yep, it's a strike. So the Jays are down a ABS challenge. But it's the 7th, so it's fine. Barely nicked it. I mean, barely. Couldn't have been more than a, 1/10 of an inch. Something very minuscule. 0-1. Kirk drives one past the second baseman into right field. Beatty couldn't get to it. May have tipped it. Another hit for the Jays. That is hit number 10. And that'll bring up Straw, pinch hitter. Pinch hitting for Pinyango. Yeah, that's totally fine. Pinyango, the only Jays hitter without a hit today. Well, Jimenez is 0 for 2, but he's got a walk. Okay, so Pinyango was the only starter to not reach base safely. Ten to 2 are the hits. 4 for 8 with runners in scoring position. This is not the Jays we have been watching. 4 for 8, 5 left on base. Important run out there at second, though, for Straw. 233 average, pinch hitting. You were going to put him in and left anyways for Pinyango or wherever. Strike 1, 98 taken. Hey. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Liner to left. Back at the track. Gone. Second row. Straw deposits an 0-1 pitch into the left field stands, and the Jays lead 9-0. Holy cow. Straw with a 3-run bomb to left. Hit number 11 for the Jays. Wow. Their second 3-run homer of the game. A 3-run, and their second 4-run inning of the game. The 3rd and the 7th. Still only 1 out. First pitch, strike 1 to Clement. Yeah, pretty much no doubter. I thought it was a line drive, but he had it plenty high. We'll get the numbers for you shortly. Ernie takes outside, evens the count, 1-1. .397 to left, 96.9 exit velocity, miles per hour. 30-degree launch angle. Ernie swings and misses. 1-2 the count. RBI double in the third for Ernie. 1 for 3, and he scored a run. Clement fouls it off from Perez, 96. Still 1-2. Finally a good holiday. Yep, 4-1-1. 4-1-1 Eric. Yep, Varsho knocked in a run on a single. Outside, Paul got away. 2-2. Way outside. Curveball, 85. Bats are alive, finally. Ronnie Rhino. Hello, Shane. Exactly. Into left. That's at least a single. Clement hustling. He's going to be way out. Single out advancing. Another hit, but 2 down. That wasn't even close. He was out by a mile. Oh, actually, Schneider's going to challenge. Yep, finally. Yes, thank you, Alamein. All right, so they are going to review. See if Clement avoided the tag. Oh, he's on the bag. That was a good slide with the right arm. Terrible call by the second base umpire. This is going to be a double. That's safe. I agree, Pixel. I agree. This should be a double. Did he keep his hand on the bag? All right. Well, I assume it's going to be... No, they upheld it? Are you kidding me?
It's a 9-0 game. I think it's overturned. This place is going to be rough.
So 2 outs. Mound visit. Minter. Boo goes the crowd. And that'll be it. Well, that'll close the book. For Perez, tough spot. He went an inning and a third, gave up 4 runs. Minter, the new pitcher. All right. So Ernie picks up a single, but out advancing, trying to stretch it into a double. I thought he was safe. I thought so too. I agree. Yes, this may have to be the new rally jersey. If things aren't going well, I'm going to have to put this one on. I think we'll go with that. Minter, 6 foot, 215, 32 years of age, 1-1, no ERA yet. 13 games, 12 2/3 pitched, 10 strikeouts, .63 WHIP. He's given up 2 runs, both unearned, 7 hits. No hit batsman, 1 walk, not intentional, 10 strikeouts, 156 opponent batting average, 1 hold on the year. Drafted by the Braves from Texas A&M. Born in Tyler, Texas, and his nickname is Mint. Wouldn't you go the Big Mint or something? 6 foot, 215, maybe not. Boy, I still say his right arm got in there and he wasn't tagged. Looked like his fingers were on the bag before the fielder tagged his armpit. Okamoto was shocked in the dugout. All right, lefty. That'll bring up Keys, the hero, with the 3-run homer to make a 2-0 game a 5-0 game. He takes strike one. Cutter, 88. Yeah, well, that's not possible. Happy Canada Day, Kingslayer. How's it going? 1-1 to Keys. One for 3 Keys with the home run. 3 RBI. Fouled straight back, 88. 1-2 the count. Oh yeah, I forgot to get out and back in. I should have done that. Yeah, so the 50-year patch is on their right sleeve. Maybe my 40-year one is a forgery. Was it on the left? I kind of doubt it. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Minter gets him out of it. But the Jays pick up 4 runs. Straw with the 3-run bomb. After it was a 6-0 game, he blew up into a 9-0 game. We head to the top of the 8th. Young, Beatty, Taylor up. Lefty, lefty, righty for the Mets. That is 7, 8, 9 in their order. I'm assuming, well, Straw will be in the outfield. We'll see if they do anything. I assume he'll play left, but maybe they'll shuffle. I don't know. We'll see. I think he'll just stay in left. There we go. Yep, Straw in left. Urias comes into play second for Clement as well. Corbin is heading back out as well on bullpen day, on Canada Day. All right. Again, hope you'll join me for Rays Royals. We'll be rooting for the Royals to help with the Rays. You know, I'm going to try to get out and back in real quick. Probably not the smartest idea because ESPN is going to shuffle where the game is, of course. All right, let's just go to MLB. Since ESPN likes to hide games after they're in progress for some reason. We'll see. Maybe this will speed things up. Yep, 0-2 the count. Yeah, I think it definitely sped it up. Always get behind on ESPN. 1-2. That one's in the dirt on a slider, 82. Okay, so Corbin called strike on a 92 four-seam, called strike on a 92 sinker. Slider was in the dirt. 82, 1-2 the count. Young, the hitter, swings and misses. Strike 3, 93. Corbin retires the first batter in the top of the 8th. Yes, for once. 2 4-run innings. 3rd and 7th. We are farm. Oh, you got a Farmers Insurance ad? Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Hey, Seth, what is up? Line to left. That'll be a single. Straw scoops it up. Beatty with the hit. Just the 3rd hit for the Mets. And one of them was erased, stretching a single attempt to a double. Yeah, Keys had the 3-run homer in the 3rd. Hey, Kitty Kerosene, hello, yes, happy Canada Day, where was like half of this offense yesterday. We could have won, yes. Sorry you saw such a stinker. What the Jays end up getting, like 2 or 3 hits? It was awful. Got shut out. Upstairs, 92, 1-0 to Taylor. Hopefully you enjoyed the game despite the outcome. Yep. No, I've heard Chom or Mr. Canadian Turkey's been mentioning some of it. I haven't. I got to check Twitter between games. Curveball 68. That looked low. They call it a strike. 68 from Corbin. Inside 93. 2-1. Sinker 93. Yeah. Well, Straw had pinch hit for Pinyango. And then they sent in Urias to play second for Clement. Fouled it off 2-2 to Taylor. Yeah. Yesterday was so bad. It really was. 2-7 on this homestand, trying to get to 3-7. And finally win a series since they swept the Red Sox in Boston. Fly to left center. Taken by Varsho in center. Out number 2. F8. But finally the bats woke up a little bit here. All right, Benj 1 for 3. Corbin 51 pitches in relief. Benj doubled in the third. Yep. Thanks, Ronnie. You too. Top of the zone, strike 1. Why do I keep minimizing the wrong browser? Four seam, 92. Oh, gotcha. I didn't know Straw was the farmer. I guess because of Straw. Sorry, Chom, I forgot. 1-1 that count. Curveball, 65. How does he get such a slow curveball? Low in the dirt. 2-1. Slider, 82. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, Seth, thanks for the star or the jewels. Star for jewels. Yeah. For some reason, I can't highlight it. Or I missed the opportunity, but thank you. Okay, 3-1 count. The sinker missed outside, 93. Benj, 1 for 3. Drives one to left center at the track. Gone into the left field stands, 2 rows deep. 2-run homer, so 9-2. They break the shutout against Corbin with 2 outs in the 8th. It's a good thing we got that insurance inning there. 5-2 would be a little bit uncomfortable, but 9-2, I think we'll be all right. Just the 4th hit for the Metsies. Strike 1, next batter. That was home run number 10. 406 to left. 406, really? 103.8 exit velocity, 103.8 miles per hour, 32-degree launch angle. Just hung one on the outside edge of the plate. Yeah, it's we're in the top of the 8th. I'm not gonna. Thanks. Fouled off. Okay, thank you. Fouled off 1-2. I missed a pitch. Outside sinker 93. Fouled off slider 79. First pitch was a called sinker 93. All right, 9-2. It's all right, Corbin. You pitched great before that. Swung on and missed. Got him. Strike 3. They give up 2. Leave none. We head to the bottom of the 8th. Jays send up Jimenez. Then the top of the order, Lucas and Guerrero. Lefty, lefty, righty. Well, thank goodness we got more than 2 runs today. Dang it. Yep. Yeah, opposite field, left field. How the heck did it go 406? It was like in the second row. I guess maybe it carried the bullpen. I thought it was straight left, like to the right of the bullpen. That doesn't seem like 406. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Yep, exactly. No, 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 no. Dinner's ready. My wife's here. No, my sons are not here. Maybe on the weekend. We'll see. I don't know. No, water. I don't drink coffee after I get up. You know, maybe with the lunch if I'm up late. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep. Yeah, I think what was it, a walk, then a homer? No, it was a single. I mean, they've only given up 4 hits. I think 2 of them singles. One of them one of them was out trying to stretch a single to a double. Connor, what is up? This is your team, right? Hello, I know that's been. Oh yeah, don't worry about it. The NHL has been fast and furious. Yeah, no worries. I get you. Yes, exactly. I can't. I'm too old for coffee in the afternoon. Yep. Yes, I drink tons of water. Oop, we're underway. 1-0 the count. Minter to Jimenez. Little tapper back to Minter. Underhand toss to first. 1 up, 1 down. A 1-3 ground out for Jimenez. 0 for 2, a walk and a strikeout. What happened to MLB.com? I think he's 0 for 3. Yeah. He's 0 for 3 now. Lucas, the hitter, he's 2 for 4 with a run scored. Scored the first run in the first inning. Minter delivers a lefty, right down the middle, strike 1. Yeah, MLB is stuck for some reason. Let me try to refresh. I don't know. For some reason, MLB is stuck. We'll go without, I guess. Fouled it off. 0-2. Ah, there we go. MLB finally caught up. 0-2. Minter delivers. Fouled off again. Still 0-2. 92 on that one. Four seam. 92. Sorry, Connor. Chom says hello. Ooh. Lead to Utah. In the dirt. Ball 1. Looks like MLB froze again. And Utah traded for Trocheck. Interesting. And he's a Devils fan. I don't know if I can root for the Devils got Rodriguez. That's it. Liner to left. Diving catch. What a play by Taylor and left. Robbed a double for Lucas. My goodness. That's a web gem. Hats off to Taylor. I mean, they're down 9-0, but still throwing the leather. That's a heck of a play down the left field line as that ball was slicing further away from him. diving catch and kept it off the ground. Just tremendous concentration. Wow. Now Corbin's in the bullpen. He's not in there. They don't really need to make a decision. Fisher started today, then Miles, then Corbin. That's on the bullpen day. So they already said Corbin's to the bullpen. Nurse traded to San Jose. Good. I can hate the Sharks still. Outside, I really didn't want him on the Kings. I think he's past his prime. 1-1 to Vlad. First pitch, four seam, fouled off 93. Next pitch, changeup 87. Grounded to third. Over to first in time. 3 up, 3 down, but a diving catch robbed a double. We've played 8. We head to the top of the 9th. Mauricio, a switch hitter. Lindor, a switch hitter. And Ewing, a left-hander. Due up for the Mets. Let's see. Mauricio came in to play third for Bichette, so Bichette will not get a farewell to Toronto at bat, unfortunately. He is done for the night, or the afternoon. So if you were counting on another Bo Bichette at bat, it's not happening. $240-912-0. As of now, it's going to be Corbin. Better a Mets fan than a Yankees fan. Well, at least over the last 7 days, yeah. Brant Clark. Nice. I love Clark. Yep. Nico Hischier, 5 years. Yeah, but you guys have Rodriguez from Florida now. Boo. That was an awesome catch. Yeah, great catch. Yeah, no, applaud because, I mean, 9-2 and he's laying his body out there. And now they're saying the winner takes home $2.145 million on this 50-50. Wasn't it just at 1.97? Oh, God. Why is Corey Perry returning to L.A.? Ugh. Winnipeg? Oh, boy. Yeah, I know they were looking to move Hellebuck. Yep. Yeah, too bad. Yeah, too bad they don't get to send them off with one more as Mauricio is at bat. All right, Corbin trying to finish this one out, and actually, Corbin would be in line for a save if he nails it down because you get a save if you pitch the last 3 innings. Doesn't matter the score. 0-2. 91 on a fastball. 92, actually. Called. And then upstairs called. 92, four-seam. Upstairs, ball 1. 1-2 to Mauricio. Nope, it's still going to be Corbin, but Corbin can get a save. Swung on a miss, went fishing, 82, 4th strikeout for Corbin. And the Mets are down to their last 2 outs. Yeah. Zuccarello is signing with LA. Oh, is he from the Wild? Is that who I'm thinking of? Right down the middle to Lindor, 91, strike 1 on a four-seam. Yeah, should be a lot of Jays fans from BC there, right? Maybe Alberta. 1-1 to That one was low in the dirt. Changeup, 82. Upstairs, 88. 2-1 the count. Lindor, the cleanup hitter, 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. The 2-1 swung on and deep to left into the second deck, and it fell into the bullpen. A home run, solo shot, 2-run shot in the 8th, and a solo shot in the 9th off of Corbin. Just the 5th hit for the Jays. 408 feet. So that other one, are they serious? I don't think that other one went into the second deck. I think the measurements were off. .408, 104.6 miles per hour exit velocity, 31-degree launch angle. Lindor's 4th homer. He had his 3rd earlier in the series. 9-3. Come on, Corbin. Fly to center. Long run, but Varsho's under it for out number 1. Or 2, pardon me. And the Mets are down to their final out. Trocheck to Utah for Dursey. I like Dursey. Yeah, I like Dursey. Jenner signed with Washington. The Leafs signed Bobrovsky. Ah, yeah. The home run. Fouled it off. 92. 0-1. Kuzmenko signed. No! Is that the Kings player? Oh, no. Oh, he was hurt a lot last year, but that stinks. I like Kuzmenko. Yeah. Yes, Gudis back to Florida. Good. I hate Gudis. I hate the Panthers anyways. I hate the Ducks too, though. Swung on and missed. 94. Strike 2. Mets down to their last out. There it is. Fouled it off for strike 3. I don't know. He's out. Jays finally win a series. Back-to-back. No, sorry. They won 2 of 3. The first and the third game of the series. Take 2 of 3 from the Mets at home in Toronto. 9-3 is your final. Finally. Lindor has been hurt for a month. Yeah. Right. No. Game's over. Game is over. 9-3 your final. All right. They got a comfortable lead and held on. Finally. Nightmare of a 3-7 homestand, including a 6-game losing streak and a loss to the Mets. So they had lost 6 of their previous 7 games. They won the opener against the Astros, then lost 2 to the Stros and 4 straight to the Rangers. Took game 1 and 3 against the Mets. Miles picks up the win, 4-1, 2.83 ERA. Peralta with the loss, 5-7, 4.81 ERA. And Corbin, because he pitched more than the last 3 innings, picks up his first save in his first relief appearance of the year. 5.11 ERA because he gave up 2 in the 8th and 1 in the 9th after it was, what, already 9-0. Hope you're enjoying the live stream. Like and subscribe before you head on out. We ended the poll with 77 votes, and 77% were correct. The Jays would win. We'll be back in less than 90 minutes for Rays Royals. Less than 85 minutes at this point. Yeah, well, he's going to be coming out of the pen. They just got him used to it. Oh, they got Holla? Oh, I like that. Thank you, Alamein. Appreciate it. Finally, a good win and a series win. That too. Yep. 8 signings. Wow. Happy Canada Day to the Jays and everybody. Yes, hello, Jolo. Ooh, Sissons from the Knights. Duhame. Got it. Thank you, Casual Gamer. Yeah, just could not hit yesterday. What was it, 3-0? That I heard. I heard Paul got traded. Leafs fans weren't happy. Got Gustafson. Yes, game was because of the late start time. It started at like 2:28. Time of game was actually 2:39, and it was right around the 3-hour mark of the scheduled 41,842. 41,842 for Rogers Center attendance, and they're talking to Keys, of course, the 3-run homer that made the game from 2-0 to 5-0. Anderson for 7 years. He's getting up there, isn't he? Demidov, I mean, he's young, of course. That's a good signing. All right, so the Jays finally get win number 41. I mean, Hazel May gets just out of the way as Gatorade ice water gets dumped all over Keys, who probably needed it on this hot day. Mets dropped to 36-51. 15 under 500. The Jays are still 5 under 500. There we go. All right. Benj was 2 for 4. The Mets had 5 hits. Again, I can't make the dash, the X, or I can't erase the 0 on the bottom of the 9th. So a solo home run and a 2-run home run for the Mets. Benj his 10th in the 8th. And Lindor in the 9th. Benj with RBIs 33 and 34. Lindor 9. Runners in scoring position 0 for 1. 3 left on for the for the Mets. 2 hit games for Lucas, Okamoto, Kirk, Clement. 9 RBIs, led by Straws 3 and Keys 3. Nobody else had more than 1. 2 runs scored by Kirk. Home run number 1 for Keys and Straw number 3. Both 3-run home runs. 3rd and 7th inning. 5 for 9 with runners in scoring position. Only 5 left on base. Pinango grounded into a double play. 2-out RBI. Clement 1 and Keys 3. So that was huge. 4 2-out RBIs. Fisher went a scoreless first. Miles picks up the win, pitching a scoreless 3. Corbin gave up 3 runs in the last 2 innings. Pitched 5 innings, though. Picked up a save. Peralta gave up 5 in 4 innings, picked up the loss. Scoreless inning and a third for Gerber. He left injured. Perez ended up giving up 4 runs in a third inning and a third. Minter scoreless in an inning and a third. All right, I got to eat dinner, and I'll be back in an hour and 20 minutes, so about 80 minutes from now. Yes, exactly. Thanks, Connor. Appreciate it. Gallagher traded to Vancouver. Yeah, is that I didn't hear the return. We knew that was going to happen. I think that may have been yesterday. I don't remember. Definitely see Yep. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you, Connor. Leafs got Roslovich. Interesting. Vegas signed Olafson. Gotcha. All right, we're going to call it there. I got to go eat. Thank you all for watching. Sinbin Stream signing out. Have a great rest of your Wednesday. Hope to see you for the next baseball broadcast. Rays Royals coming up soon, and then we'll have baseball and WNBA tomorrow as the Jays are off. If you're here for the Jays, we'll be back 9:05, or let's call that 10:05 Eastern, 9:05 Central on Friday in Seattle. Until next time, take care, be well. Sinbin Stream signing out, and bye-bye for now.